Everything friendly about competition, right? Well, it's especially true here in the friendly round, which precedes the start of the 2026 Marble League. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. The Ampink Theater is decked out and it is at capacity. A lot of them cheering on this team right here, the hosts, the Pinkies, who get us started in balancing. You'll notice run 1 of 8. That's not 4 teams going twice. This is 8 teams in the friendly round. Now, normally we do the 3 auto-qualified teams plus the hosts. This year we've added 4 auto-relegated teams. Cobalt's going to second place here, 213, a pretty good margin behind that 296 that got us started. The Oceanics are one of those auto-qualified teams, along with the Cobalts and Mellow Yellow, and they just got 2 finishers. This isn't the heat of competition where you're in it for medals, but a run like that, they are acting like it. The other auto-qualified team, of course, Mellow Yellow, and the Pinkies that got us started, and they get 1. Second finisher came out past the 100 mark. 103 at 130 is nice. Puts Mellow Yellow into second place. It's going to be tough to beat 2 finishers, however. Now, those auto-relegated teams, Minty Maniacs, they are one of them. They do not get a single marble past 100. It was pretty close where they dropped off. 97 to be exact. 229 puts them there. Team Primary is another in run 6 of 8. They got in their way early in that one, lost 2 marbles, grouped together around the 50 range, dropped 1 at 21 for a 185. That is dead last. Rojo Rollers are the third of our auto-relegated teams. They splayed out wide from the beginning. Haven't seen too many marbles drop on that top side, but the Rojo Rollers managed to, and they go second to last, 194. Now, normally we would have the Purple Rockets here, but they have stepped down from competition, and the Jawbreakers have stepped up. They're back. Always great to have the Jawbreakers, and that was a nice run by that 4th marble, 112. Gives him a 260 and puts him squarely in the middle. Oceanics win. 2 130s and 2 49s. That's nice symmetry between those. And that nets them 10 points as we march on to event number 2. Before we do that, however, quick shout out to all of the team sponsors. Thank you for stepping up. Thank you for saying, I want to support my team in a way that few have ever done. 5-meter hurdles coming up next on this gently inclined track. Seems serene at the moment. From the far side of the near, it's Pinkies, Mellow Yellow, Minty Maniacs, and the Jawbreakers. Mellow Yellow out to a lead. Minty Maniacs holding in second place. Not a close race between those 4. A good 15-length win by Yeller, 6-9-2-8 to a 7-2-2-0. Jawbreakers coming in third. Cobalts, Oceanics, Team Primary, and Rojo Rollers. Cobalts and Oceanics, those 2 blue marbles dueling it out, but how about the Rojo Rollers leaving everybody in the dust? Good battle for second place. And I believe that was Primary that won it by a few lengths. And hey, we've got a new Marble League record. Starry did it in 6-8-1-2. And we've knocked that down by over 0.3 of a second. Pinkies fans rather nonplussed after that one. They come in last, 7-6-2-9. Shake up the order, move them around, and it's Mellow Yellow leading the way through 2 events. 2 silvers for them. Shout out from one of our supporters, from Brian Jester Biggs. A toast to the mighty Oceanics. Tide pride, indeed. Well, no matter who you support, visit the online store for official merch or just support the sport as a whole. Don't forget about the Skyway Chase. You've got the individual team marble sets, perfect for the Marble League. Maybe you want to have them on your mantle as you are watching these videos. You've got the Collector Series if you just want a little bit of everything. If you support the sport overall, all 32 teams in there, and you can have them ready to go with your watch party. This is the Javelin. We've seen a similar event before. It's going to be Pinkies and Rojo Rollers getting us started here in Heat A. Good launch on the bottom. And in the head-to-head, the Javelin on the low side, inches past 52. So we're looking at the back of the Javelin. That is what counts. Rojo Rollers and Pinkies will switch sides now. Separation between the Rojo Rollers. This is extremely close. We'll wait for official timing and scoring. And it's a tie. The tie is broken by the worst run between the two heats. Cobalts and Jawbreakers coming down now. A much tighter formation for the Cobalts, but it does not yield the results. Jawbreakers put some oomph into it and get it past 50 as well. 52-10 to 43-75. Cobalts employed their team captain in that one. We're going to do it again, switching sides. Oh, we've got marbles that have left the track. And it was not our competitors, it was the marshals that were watching up top. Shaken from their seats, and thankfully we're being told they are okay. That's another one of the reasons why they do these friendly rounds and these practices, so you work out bizarre happenings just like that. Also bizarre is that throw on the top lane. Doesn't even get to 35. Very poor for the Oceanics. Minty Maniacs 44-90. Try number 2 goes a lot better for the Oceanics, at least. This time they get it close to 50. Will come up just short, but they will be the better of the two compared to the Minty Maniacs. Mellow Yellow and Team Primary. One auto qualifier, one auto relegated. And at least in that first throw, it's the auto qualifier that comes out on top. A lot of the field bunched together in that range. It's going to take a pretty good throw, and I think we will see that once we get into the pressure cooker that is the Marble League proper. We see a bit of improvement on the second throw, but once you actually get the teams out there vying for the medals, everything changes. This is just a friendly round. Yes, you have teams, especially the auto-relegated, who are really trying to punch above their weight and show, hey, I deserve to be here even though I didn't make it to the big league. Rojo Rollers, that's 2 wins in a row for them. And predictably, they go to the top spot, even with that 1 point in event number 1. Now for the underwater race. I know, some of those fans out there, I can hear your cries. Pinkies, Mellow Yellow, Team Primary, and Rojo Rollers, they're going to seesaw back and forth. The deeper you get into this water, of course, the fluid dynamics do change. This is a great view as the Rojo Rollers are leading the way. Primary tries to close the door, but it's a great outside move by the Pinkies to take second place. Captain Pinky Toe comes through less than a tenth behind Rojo Cinco, Rima and Yellop in third and fourth. Cobalts, Oceanics, Minty Maniacs, and Jawbreakers, hold on and hold your breath as they emerge from that overhang. Minty Maniacs are in the lead. Going around the outside, Oceanics, now it's Cobalts. On the run down to the line, it is Cobalts getting the win from the Oceanics. We look at the time as well. 13-7-2. That is the fastest of anybody in those 2 heats. Cobalts break the string of the Rojo Roller victories. But will it be enough? Where will it put them? Of course, no medals on offer. This doesn't transfer to the big show, but oh, the bragging rights sure do, and you will hear it if you are in the stands in the Amping Theater. Official tally? And it's not enough to dethrone the Rojo Rollers. One of the auto-relegated teams tops the Oceanics, Mellow Yellow, and Cobalts, our 3 auto-qualifiers for the win in the friendly round. Qualifiers coming up next.